It's finally time that the greatest living Elven family takes the reins of their own destiny, which is a very superfluous way of saying we're going to get independence. Despite our noble heritage and our noble bloodlines, we have always been oppressed by those ruling over us. Emperor Melandir the Pious, and for what, 3-4 generations now? In fact, every single character since Þarþuþhaþhi, we've been playing under another liege lord, somebody else making the decisions about where the realm goes, what the realm does, and I'm not about that life anymore. We've achieved that which no elf has ever done, and that's assemble all 5 bloodlines like the infinity stones of the pointy-eared world, and my god, it is time to apply them. So, we look to our liege in Germania, and we ask ourselves, firstly, is an independence war still viable? With the alliances that we've picked up from being a very deft diplomat, we are looking at about 500,000 troops versus about 300,000 troops. Certainly, it's within our favor. This is, I mean, just unfathomable. Look at the size of it. This is a true world war. From Iceland to Persia, we are going to be trying to fight for our independence. It is a total nightmare. Luckily for us, though, all of their lands are focused almost entirely around Germania and coming down here through past Italy, down towards Greece. They've got a lot in Africa, but I can't imagine that'll contribute a massive amount of war score. They've got very centralized lands, whereas our allies are coming from every angle, so we've got that advantage. Someone quite rightly pointed out in the comments, though, would a lady with such mighty diplomacy score look to dismantling them through military conquest? Well, she's also got very good military, but then again, she's also got very good stewardship, very good intrigue, and very good learning. And of course, she loves a good fight, given that she's got 100 prowess. All of that is true, yes, but of course, we can curry things in our favor by leveraging some of that massive diplomatic power so that when it comes to war, we have something going quite well for us. So hold on. 216,000 cannot revolt. Oh dear. That's rather unfortunate, isn't it? Wowee. 278,000 personal troops. Are you joking? Good lord. Good lord, man. Okay, that's really impressive. He has no allies. That's all just him cranking it. So, we can create an independence faction. And with that, we can potentially try and force his hand, force us to get out of this system. I don't like that, though. 316,000 can't revolt. I mean, this isn't a revolt. It's going to be an independence faction, right? A maximum. Ooh, yikes. It's no better. Even if it was fully reinforced, there's barely any difference. Okay, fair enough, then. Let's maybe go around to those exceptionally powerful vassals and have a chat, see what they say, try and win them over here. Now, very coincidentally, and you could argue this is a plan well laid across generations, his strongest vassal by a significant amount of troops is none other than King Þarþuþhaþhi, our previous character and our current character's father and grandfather and brother-in-law and friend. So, could we encourage him to join our faction? I mean, obviously we can, but we have to get a strong hook on him. I mean, we can certainly try and do something here to win him over, can't we? What else can we do with diplomacy that we don't already have done? I mean, they're already friends, they're relatives, they're plus 100 opinion of each other. Fabricate a hook is, you know, arguably, I would say, a mix of diplomacy and intrigue. We're going to manipulate them for political and diplomatic gain. Manipulate our own father. I think he'd appreciate the play. I think he'd be quite impressed by the play. Humble, gluttonous, gregarious, brave. He's a brave man. That's what we like to see. Fabricate the hook. What do you think? It seems a bit strange. Honestly, I just wish there was a way to ask him, to just be like, hey, this is clearly for the good of our realm. You want to join it? So hang on, he's got... Okay, right, I see. Fair enough. So we've got a Sahara, the Kingdom of Sahara there, which I'm not concerned about. What troops have you got? 7,800. Sorry, 8,700. I've done a little looking around here. I've done a little research. I think this is almost going to be impossible. I love the idea I do of trying to use diplomacy, leverage diplomacy as our way to freedom. Short of getting strong hooks, there's actually no way in hell they will ever join us through any other means. Because they have, I mean, everybody's related. We've got all those close kin and dynastic benefits. I'm sure they've chosen, you know, lifestyle paths that give benefits to familial unity, whether that's through, I don't know, diplomacy, through family hierarchy, or through the leadership perks or whatever. I think they're going to be indivisible. The only way to really potentially solidify this would be if our liege became a different faith, which obviously isn't going to happen. If he was in debt, that would also add a massive amount of points to the AI wanting independence. That's not going to happen. If he wasn't a de jure liege, but that's also not going to happen. There's been so much de jure drift. I mean, maybe we can get... I mean, maybe you could go for, like, kings over here, for example. But when the king of Croatia, which isn't technically part of his de jure empire, likes him plus 100, there's no real way to leverage that in our favor, is there? So this may have to be, if we're going to do this, our intrigue arc at long last. Honestly, I feel that maybe humble, gluttonous, gregarious Þarþuþhaþhi is quite happy with the way things are. He can feast, and he can stay down to earth and mingle with his people. I don't think he's... A humble man isn't going to rebel against his liege to establish his own realm and kind of glorify his particular branch of the family, right? So maybe we've got to force his hand. Maybe we've got to say, dearest father, it's time for you to join us, my friend. Now, is there anything we can do with the entrance hook? Because I don't remember how that works. He's already gone off my memory. Listen, I'm operating on very few hours of sleep right now. We could start entrancing people simultaneously. Bear in mind, we've got twice schemed. Was entrance a personal hook is what I'm getting at. Because if so, we could be fabricating 2 hooks on vassals, plus an additional hook to entrance some people as well. And I mean, if any character is going to entrance anybody, Queen the Faces here, trying to... convince the other male vassals of the realm, the only female ruler in a realm of entirely male vassals, to join her faction. I mean, the entrance makes perfect sense. I think that could work quite well, the most literal sense of the word. Fabricate a hook on you as well. Bear in mind, we've got twice schemes, so we're good. What's the thing that allows you to get that third hook? Is that not a Dynasty Legacy? Do we, which I assume we've already got unlocked. King of Randiel. All right, let's go for this then. Fabricate a hook. See, that's already our limit then. Fine. Let's try entrancing, which is a personal scheme, right? It absolutely is. Interesting. Okay. Now, bear in mind, these aren't strong hooks, and I don't think this is the... We've got to get lucky, I think, with the fabricate hook to get a strong hook. I don't think entrance will do it. However, we'll see what happens. He's going to get planning a feast, and he's going to invite us. Now, hold on. Additionally... Can we do multiple personal schemes? As a Randall, let's go for Failmere. And we're just going to use our beautiful elven ways to convince all of the realm that we're right here. Okay, so we can only have 1 personal scheme at a time. Totally fine. We've got Seductress here. Her whole thing has been building up the family, so that does make some sense, I suppose. I think this is fine. I think this is at least within character with regards to certainly getting that ambition going and certainly breaking free. And doing our own thing a little bit. Actually following that great destiny that's been laid out for us for generations. Gone to our head. Maybe a little egotistical. This is actually kind of terrifying that this elven lady above all the other elves with her magic bloodlines and whatever else, with obviously inherent powers in this type of thing too. I think House Ceralion was the manipulative one, right? Dread Decay, Intrigue, Natural Dread, all that type of thing. The fact that she's going to burst into, I mean, of course, potentially, burst into her liege's throne room and be flanked by all of their most powerful vassals and say, we're independent now, and they haven't got a damn thing they can say about it, is kind of terrifying. Well, my lady, what shall become of the child? We've got another wandering child, one of the bloodlines, right? Pure-blooded. Really? Hello. Bloodline of House Dalerin. I mean, he will just join our court. I mean, we haven't got to worry. This kid's got 1 bloodline. I think the average elf in our court has about 7 at this point. Oh, that was fast. Hello. King Avrandiel of Venice wishes to extend an invitation to participate in the annual feast of Season's End. Very good. Now, a couple of other things worth pointing out. East Pointed, the incredible developer behind everything that we have enjoyed over these many, many months. I didn't realize how long this series had gone on for. Has said to me that apparently the Elven expedition sites never exhaust themselves, so I don't have to keep traveling all the way out to go to other places, right? If we want to go on an expedition, we can quite literally just go to the one in our garden, and we might find a spark crystal there. We don't have to keep going to different locations every time, because the benefit to going to different locations every time is we're banking new holy sites, and in turn, by getting those holy sites, we're getting that learning benefit and everything else. Though, if I'm not mistaken, learning effectively has a soft cap, right? If I'm not mistaken. Either way, it's just good to get them locked in for Elven culture. So what we can do, bear in mind, if we're going to stick with this entrance team, using our Elven magic, our, pseudo Bene Gesserit powers here, our persuasion, our way of the voice, what we can do is ascend up the ladder a bit more. We're a Fae, which is obviously quite high. We send up the ladder as we convert our air as well by getting those spark crystals, of course, locking in that future generation. But the higher our Elven trait, of course, the less likely they are to refuse our spark magic. Visited the legendary watchtower. Motherfucker, I built it. Yes, of course I know him. He's me. That's my watchtower. Oh, interesting. Þarþuþhaþhi knows there's a plot going against him, but it's actually had no impact at all on the fabrication success chance or power. Brilliant. Okay. Get me my council a second. What are you doing? You're supporting schemes, Mayor Kalonorin. Fine. Council's looking stacked, looking massive. The weakest character on our council is arguably our marshal. I mean, good lord, Nineveh is in a whole other realm. Oh, Þarþuþhaþhi, I'm sorry I have to fire you, but that's just unbelievable. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I have to do this, Þarþuþhaþhi. Maybe we can find him a different rank on the council. Maybe we throw him as a bodyguard or something like that. Is there anyone better than Duke Falaroran? Oh, God, there is. Elfgamesh. Elfgamesh is better. Oh, good lord. Just when I thought I couldn't upgrade the council. Wowee. We got a better... I mean, Elfgamesh might arguably make for a better steward. Sorry, a better spy master than a steward, because, of course, he's a bit more loyal, given that he's our child there. Well, that's okay. Mayor Kalonorin has proven himself to be a leal and able servant. We could flip over to Court Intrigue. Honestly, I think it's all just a drop in the bucket at this point, isn't it? Oh, right, of course, she's Perganan, too. Sorry, it's been obviously a couple of days since we last played here, so I've got to refresh my memory on some things. Of course, it's all coming back to me now. We've remarried for the purpose of his blood, right? Orifeme is a true elf, so their child is going to be somewhere between Fae or true elf. Maybe, I mean, worst case scenario getting true elf is better than 99% of all other living elves, so I'll take that. Don't forget as well, we've got the plague brewing. We got a message about that last time, so let's just keep that in mind. Life expectancy another 3 years. Oh, you don't say. Trait founder, fertility 20%. Wow, hereditary excellence. Couldn't hurt. Now, bear in mind when we're done with the story of... Let's go with... Opinion plus 10, that's funny. Oh, God. I don't think any of these really work for us. Let's just go with that one, finish off the founder tree. Now, bear in mind, when we are done with this character, which is going to be in 14 years' time, so plenty of time to do everything we want to do, of course, but when we're done with her, I'm going to send her off with her legendary adventure caster spell. Let's go conquer somewhere else. She's only going to be in her mid-80s, you know, mid to late 80s when we end up stop playing as this character. So she's still going to be very, very young. She's going to be considered quite young for a Fae, right? Which was, what, 200 years of extra life expectancy or something like that? She's got a whole, 200 years of life expectancy. She's got a whole life ahead of her. My granddaughter-in-law, Seraphina, has given birth to a rather pathetic child. Celestia Paracid. Hello. Celestia, indeed. She was born a Fae. A Fae with 3 bloodlines. And, of course, Spark Prodigy and all of those things. My God. So we can marry her to one of the children of Elfmoramus and Þarþuþhaþhi. Valendor, for example, is only elf-blooded. What are you? You were born high elf, weren't you? So maybe if Faces has another son, we marry it to Arwenia, and then we play as that son, or you know, Arwenia, for example, maybe even their children. They grow strong and wise, my daughter, Celestia. Again, the bloodlines are what matters, but that's impressive to see that is actually out there. After the dwindling bloodline, to bring about a Fae is magical. I mean, literally, yes. Why is he riding that horse like that? What are you doing? He's got his arms out to the side like a strange man. Waiting on you to turn up to your own feast. For God's sake, man. Now, that's interesting. A war led by Emperor Evrandil the Worthy against Emperor Elendar of Westslavia ended inconclusively with a white peace. Wow. We're allied with Westslavia, if I'm not mistaken, so... Oh, no, we're not. Really? Maybe we could do something about that then, huh? Ooh, stewardship lifestyle perk. We got architect. Very nice. That's pretty good. I was just about to say we should build some more buildings. That's pretty fancy. And then we've got another prowess lifestyle perk. We've got all of Vanguard, all of Commander. I guess we'll start working down Sentinel now. And then if anybody meets her in the field of battle, they are going to be terrified. Ducultra has discovered man-at-arms. My friend, I've had man-at-arms since we basically began. That doesn't make any sense. I know it doesn't mean it like that. Develop capital. Absolutely. 92 stress. You're going to a feast. Don't worry about it. Baghdad is going to be... It's going to be magical. I mean, it's already got one of the highest development going, right? How are we looking here? Bear in mind, with all of our journeys and everything else, are we at the highest yet? Development 73. Bloody hell. It was Northern India had 79. We're catching them, though. Why I'm not just having you develop the capital, I don't know, because we don't need the taxes. I mean, my God, I think we're making enough money, thank you. Let's throw you on... Undermine? I think that's necessary. Have we totally converted? Oh, we've converted all of our part of the realm anyway, so that's pretty good. Let's keep going with that one. You're working on control, that's fine. Cultural conversion, it's fine. I'd rather have a powerful capital. I think that's okay, because cultural will convert eventually anyway, but this is great. This is really cool. Get it all upgraded. Let's go all in. There you go. Boom. Some extra militia camp upgrades for you. I think our limiting factor really is going to be upgrading to this final level. Matriculations. Yeah, it's going to be a little while before we get that, isn't it? That's okay. Quartermaster's office. Boom. There you are. Just generic men-at-arms bonuses, because of course you've got a lot of the Zilla and Magi, which are going to get benefits from base game buildings, I would assume. That'd be very bizarre. Here we are. A search for a wet nurse. Yeah, there you go. What's money anyway? We might as well buy the most expensive one. I look forward to this. And speaking of the most expensive, he's still not here. He's almost here. That's good. Speaking of which, let's just quickly check our court positions to make sure everything's going fine, because we've got just money to burn at this stage. Þarþuþhaþhi can be our food taster. Here. Oh, that's it. We're full up again. What am I going to spend all this money on? A competent armor smith? I don't think I need that, thank you. Oh, he's actually here now. He's here for his own feast, right? Located in Rotvile? No, he still isn't here. This is in Venezia. Okay. We're going to charm him utterly. Let's go for it. Yes, hits him with that. 49% chance. Oh. Okay, so we've befriended him, and now we're going to entrance him as well. Very good. Begin your entrancement. Your elf level is greater. You are a magi. My manipulation talent is lower. What the hell do you mean? I thought we were prodigy. Spark prodigy. Okay. Oh, is it because we're both Spark prodigy? Or is she not a prodigy? She's only a savant. Wow. Okay, but I think the fact that we're fame must more than make up for it, right? Caught in my snare. Soon to be mine. I'm sorry. It's a necessary evil. Oh, good, and there's our stress gun from all our diligent planning. There you go. Life reaffirmed for 5 years. That's good, isn't it? Now, hang on. Oh, was it not the way it works? Is the entrancement hook deepened whenever they tried to escape, and then when it got to the highest level, it was a perpetual strong hook? Again, I don't remember. My brain does not retain information right now. Should we have should we try and befriend this lady here? Absolutely not. It is a combined intrigue and diplomacy challenge. And unfortunately for you, we're one of the best living diplomats, possibly the best living diplomat. Goodbye, my friend. You get an entrance hook on King of Randil. I think we're going to be doing a lot of feasts today, so we might also want to get that athleticism going as well. Now I shall depart. Beautiful. With him in our pocket, right? That was a success. We'll admit, I didn't even take it into account. It was indeed. Perpetual hook entrance. So we've got to upgrade that before we can do something about it. It's just got to be a strong hook. Hopefully it counts. Fingers crossed it counts when we get there. And founder for the extra fertility, which I think is irrelevant right now because we've had far too many children. Diplomacy +1, stewardship +1, intrigue +1, learning +1, and 20% extra fertility. How can we get another baby out of this man? I mean, I understand, you know, mechanically. I'm just wondering if there's any other way we can manipulate it to happen. Any sort of magical thing we can do here. Maybe we could romance him? Could work. Oh, God. Þarþuþhaþhi discovered our plot. That will give us only a weak hook. Oh. It's not going as well as I expected, is it? There's been a big mistake. Okay, well, I think entrancement may be the only way we can go about business. So let's stick to that then. Galadrim, prepared to get entranced. Or actually, first, given that we're set on 14,000 piety, should we go on an expedition? We should always go on an expedition while they're on cooldown, then we'll start entrancing people. I think that's the right way to go about it. My God, this is what we want. You're walking about your holding. Well, I mean, I suppose so. One of our holdings. Somewhere, someone is meddling with your weaves of spark. It is your servant, King Orathime. Oh, it's our husband. The Battle of Wills. Okay, you can do it. He's our lover. We're a mage. Our alpha level is greater, but again, we've got that lower talent. 88% chance we're successful. I like that it's not a guaranteed certainty, though. 88% chance, it seems pretty appropriate for a character that's this powerful. If it was 100%, that'd be a bit disappointing. I like that. I think that's a pretty good place to have that. Now, again, we can ascend right now. We're going to wait. We're going to find that crystal. We're going to head to next door, and we're just going to immediately hit it. The second it's on cooldown, we go back and we hit someone else with an entrancement. We rinse and repeat. We need to set a hard time limit for this, though, because I know I've been kind of blue-balling the rebellion. Of course, the Emperor Francia had the indecency to die and ruin our arrangements and everything else. But realistically, we can't just sit here building up until eventually we just maybe run out of time. I think we should say before the turn of the decade. So at least by the year or 339 years from the game start. I think we've got to have that war declared no matter what. These were really plans that should have been laid a very, very, very long time ago, but that's all right. That's okay. We're not activity guests. Can I not just, like, not invite people in the future? Because we've got people coming from all the way, like all the way over here. No, I don't really want you attending, actually, if you're going to take 7 months to get here. Ooh, our final martial lifestyle perk. Oh, my God. Gallants. There we are. What are we studying right now? Dynasty focus. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, we'll keep going with that then, right? And we'll just stick with this until we've... I think we go visionary. I think we forget about cosmopolitan. Could make less sense. Prowess, I mean, we could always flip over to in preparation for the war, or maybe even we just go for martial to get the... What do you think? To get the +3 or the advantage +5 or something like that? Wait, what happened to Genghis Khan? Oh, there he is. Mongol Empire. I feel like he's hit an enormous wall of elves that he's actually not going to be able to get past from then on. I mean, obviously, be able to tidy up all of this random splintered realms across the steppe and across Siberia. Outside of that, the second he hits West Slavia, that's it. Like, it's over. Tabni Elftar died in childbirth. She did not deserve this. Oh, one of the few that I named. But, of course, now we've got higher standards again. Now that our bloodline is diminishing, we don't want to waste all the good names on the crap ones. Oh, well, that's... sorry, I shouldn't refer to your children as the crap ones. It's a bit of a dick move. I think next time we won't invite so many guests and just get the expedition going faster. I think that might be the right way to go about it, because, I mean, maybe it's based on combined skill. We've probably already got it covered, but we'll see how it goes. We'll experiment for a little bit. Do more expeditions faster. Here we go. Okay, let's go for... sorry, a cost of making only the maker knows. Valueless if bought, but sometimes traded. A poor man may give one as easily as a king. I promise. Absolutely. There is our county capital progress. I'm going to get the most developed realm. You mark my words. Going to choose queen. Well, I choose king then. That's a guaranteed point. Going to choose bandit. Let's go knight. We might as well always just try and go one above. I don't think we're ever going to lose this, are we? Bandit. There you go. Boom. Nice. Thank you. Keep going. Give me that spark crystal. I want to see it. Ooh, hello. Oh, well, the fact that we can keep finding treasure in our own back garden is very nice, isn't it? Large weapon in a sheath. A large chest. The plate is quite sturdy. Good. Give me that treasure chest. I wouldn't push our luck. Give me the shining golden vase. Beautiful. Wouldn't push our luck. Give me the weapon. What's happening? No! Spears! God damn it. Ah. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Come on, I believe. Give me that spark. Give me that crystal. I believe. Okay, no luck. But that's okay. Time to head home. Very good. Okay, not bad at all. So that'll go on cooldown for another few months, and then we can just head back out again. Just completely turn this place up on its head. Let's go visit this burial mound in these alien ruins over here and see what we've got. Investigate. Venerate. Ooh, investigate. Ooh, venerate or relax. Let's go with investigate. See what we've got going on here. I've decided to visit the shrine on the hill in Badaraya, where a supposedly legendary figure is buried. According to the folklore from here, there's a holy man or woman buried under this mound. Perhaps a priestess of some sort lived here many centuries ago. What a glorious history they have. Learning +2, multi-party +10%. Hello. Okay, I'll take that. That's pretty significant. It actually might be... If I break up with him as a lover, can we not just re-seduce him, and that will give us that event-driven chance at getting... a babby be formed. Okay, is that a little scummy? Maybe. Maybe it is, yeah. Maybe it's her flexing her prowess. Oh, God, if we go for a birthday party, she's going to be critically stressed. Out the window you go. Graceful aging. Yeah, I should imagine so. I think I've maybe wasted everyone's time. I think I'm going to give up on the hooks idea. Because we're never, ever going to get this faction off the ground, I'm afraid. It's just not going anywhere. I mean, we can press demands. We can press demands, and maybe some other people might... the benefit to that is they're going to pop up, and then they'll say, you are the real traitor. They will all say, you are the real traitor, but maybe there's a very tiny possibility the AI misclicks. What if she and her husband have another child? They have another true Fae or Fae child here, and then... we make it male, and we marry that to Celestia, and then we just simply play as one of them. But how long have we got left? We've got 11 years. We've got 11 years. And how old is Celestia? 2. So we were playing as a 13-year-old. That could be interesting. We've not played as a child. Fickle Faces over here realizes, actually, I don't want to raise this child. Takes her army, goes on that grand adventure, inspired maybe by legends of some sort of Mongol emperor over here who has an entire horde of people. She thinks, hey, I could do that too. So she leaves her children at home and she pisses off and she puts the child on the throne and she says, this is your responsibility now, because she's fickle. Apparently, unbelievably fickle. Oh, we can't upgrade Baghdad any further. Can we upgrade the castle? No, because we don't have hoardings. Ah. Okay, I mean, we'll upgrade the sub-holdings here if we even possibly can. Which we can't. Oh my god, it's so developed. It's so developed. What am I supposed to do? Sure, just keep upgrading those sub-castles and that's fine. That's alright. We could always revoke them, I suppose, given that we have that opportunity. We have 6 out of 15, sorry, on our domain size. It's going to upset her, but who gives a shit? Give me that back. That's mine. I'm sorry. You're only a baron, and you're not allowed to complain if we revoke this from you. There's no tyranny associated with that. We're taking these back. We're taking these back. You're not even an elf. Get away from me. Can we hold the temple? We can hold the temple. Why wouldn't we be able to hold a temple? We're a sister of the Alaran Order as well, much as every daughter is when they get sent off to go study. Why can't we have a temple? Great news. Oh, well, this is great. This is fantastic. Oh my god, and with one of those things we got, if we station our Ranger High Guard there, that's plus 50. Can also increase size, apparently. Oh, lord. Oh, lord. Okay, we're ready. I think we're ready for the war. Listen, I don't think they're going to stand a chance, even if it was us versus... If it was us versus them, we march right in their capital, we take them prisoner. We could just go for the guerrilla warfare tactics, always target armies where they're leading, go for the capital, try capture their kids or whatever. Because the army that they send are going to be so disjointed comparatively. What should we go for here then? So we've got 2 Ranger High Guard, 2 Magi, 2 Wolf Riders. Maybe some more siege weapons wouldn't hurt. Or maybe I'd go for more mages because I'm just so easily tempted, huh? Ah, it's such a hard choice. Fey Archers versus Ranger High Guard. What are we looking at here? Ugh. More Trebuchet? I don't think more Trebuchet could hurt. Let's go for it. And of course, because she is the greatest schemer of all, we're gonna fire off that plot and pretty much immediately. Again, it's effectively, I don't want to say is guaranteed child, but it has an incredibly high chance of resulting in a child. So we'll certainly take that. Here's what I haven't done. Let's go through the artifact list, see what's for sale, because that's something we can spend some money on here, and maybe buy some weapons. Apparently, we can equip. Again, I don't know what mod is adding the ability to equip multiple headgear, like multiple regalia or whatever else. That's fine. Maybe it's like a Dynasty legacy or something like that I've totally missed out on. To be fair, it's been a bit of an information dump when it's come to those Dynasty legacies. Let's just see what we can buy then, huh? Yeah, not common, I think we'll stick with, actually. And let's just dig things up. Today is very much laying the foundations. I promise you I will have hit that declare war button before the end of today. That's going to happen no matter what. Let's see what we've got then. Sort by, yep, all. Thank you. We are allowed to buy the skull cap of Charlemagne, which I will be buying. Okay, yeah. Branch of the Tree of Life standing on the rock ladder isn't really relevant for us, I'm afraid. What does that give? Tyranny again, no thank you. We could buy some magnificent tapestries. Sure, we'll buy those. Just hang them up and have a look at them. That'd be quite nice. I mean, you don't really do much else with the fucking tapestry, so we might as well take it off of them. They're not using it after all. I can't believe we were just allowed to buy Charlemagne skull cap. I guess the person we bought it off of must have been in a tremendous amount of debt. Weird. Goodbye more regalia. I think we've got all the slots filled up, but we'll have a look. Now, bear in mind all these other people who have things for sale that maybe we want, right? Can we say, like, unique? Illustrious? It's just going to bring up our best quality stuff. Say not common. Ah, unique. There we are. Unique. Yeah, let's have a look here. Alexander's armor. Oh, I'll take that. Oh, I'll definitely take that. Holy shit. Basilius. Hello there. Everybody knows Alexander the Great was an elf. Okay, it's not revisionist history. That's the truth. What's 3,000 prestige amongst friends? Give me that claim. Right, let's see if we can actually buy it off of him now. See if he's willing to part with it. Buy artifacts, because we have a claim on it. Maybe he'll just be like, okay, will not accept. I'm going to make him accept. We could entrance him. Maybe I could just fabricate a hook. Let's do it. I would like to gather some of these artifacts. They'd be better than that. You can't trust humans with all of these good artifacts, okay? The Sword of God. Yeah, I'll be taking one of those as well. Emperor Maylandia. I'd like to buy that off of you, my friend. Let's see what chance we've got to actually get that off of him. Minus 135. Well, here I go fabricating a hook again. Ooh, steal an artifact. Ooh. We could buy it and then steal it. Buy an artifact claim and then just steal it, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let's give it a go. 3,000. I mean, we've got to spend this prestige on something. We should be viewing prestige as a currency. And if she's going to manifest destiny, her most interesting story is the bit that we're not doing right now. Her story right now is getting independence, and then she's going to piss off and go conquer the known world. She's going to be the Genghis Khan of Elves. That's the most interesting part. We're seeing the most boring bit. So we're going to set her up for life. Steal the Sword of God. Yes, I will be doing that. And of course, we could do the same to the Byzantines as well, I suppose. Forget about... Yeah, okay, let's try that first. Fabricate a hook. I don't need to fabricate a hook when I've got exactly what I want. I mean, yes, she's not going to take the artifacts with her because that's not how succession works. We should give her something. You know, if she's going out of the way to steal, we should give her the Sword of God or something like that and say, you know, go free. Go free, Elven Conquester. I'm really interested to see what she gets up to. Maybe we put her as like a, I don't know, like a captain of a band? Because the thing is, if she manifests destiny, I guess she'll just go out and conquest a realm and then expand out from there. So if we could throw her right in like the top right corner, she could build up her own domain. That'd be fun. Or we send her down to, I don't know, we send her all the way over to the Himalayas or something like that. Expedition party size, 1. 3 adventurers. That's all we need. Now, obviously, that's going to lower the, you know, potentially having a good warrior or somebody who can give you good advice on the riddle or good advice on the puzzle or whatever. We've still got to wait 7 months before somebody turns up. Are you joking? Guest list of 7. No. Hold on. That was only supposed to be 3 guests, you shits. Visionary. Give me that one. What does that do again? Hold on. Monthly renown, 15%. Hilarious. Diplomacy and learning +1. Are we not done with all of the legacies at this point? Is that not the end? Oh, yeah, we are well done. What are you supposed to do with all of this renown now, then, huh? That'll be a nice benefit of... Oh, yes, there you are. That'll be a nice benefit of having a smaller realm as well. We won't be inviting people from across halfway across the entire... Whoa, we stole the Sword of God. It's a crime. It's a crime. He could rightfully imprison us, but of course, if he tries, we'll just go into rebellion and get that independence that we're owed. Presuming we've got enough troops, of course. That's so good. Ask for a pardon, though? I'll accept. Hey, could you concede your imprisonment region? That's very good. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, yes. Alexander's armor as well. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Much obliged. Wow. Alexander was an elf, so this is again all totally fine above board. Oh, it's a court artifact. Oh no. Well, that's pretty good because we're getting some nice artifacts to display here. We've got Charlemagne's skull cap. We've got Alexander's armor. We'll put the Sword of God up there too. There you go. Beautiful. Got anything else of any value here? We've got this pot, but it's not. It doesn't do anything for us. I'd say that's fine. I'd say that's all good shit. Wowee. Vassal levy contribution up by 20%. Maximum size of light is all light cavalry bonuses, so not massively relevant. Unless our wolf riders count as light cavalry, at which point, oh my god, we're quids in. I didn't even consider that. Military, please. That's the button I'm looking for. They are heavy cavalry. Okay, fair enough. It must be the Mosswood riders that are the light. That's okay. It doesn't matter too much. In the background here, I've been constantly building up the blacksmiths, the camps, the militia camps, like everything, the walls, anything that give us bonuses here. So we are absolutely going to come out swinging when it comes to this war. We've also been working on hospices a little bit too, because to build up all this development and have it snatched away by the bubonic plague is probably inevitable at this point, but we'll try and curb it in whatever way we possibly can. The cherry on the cake now would be, of course, getting that spark crystal. That would be it. I am victorious. Beautiful. Okay, we've got ourselves some development. Come on, show me. Gold. No, come on. Spark crystal. Yes! Yes! Oh, such beauty. Such power. I can't believe we actually found it. Oh my god. Okay. Yellow, she's going to choose priestess. I'll trust you. Sure, queen. There you go. Boom. She's going to choose queen. We'll go king. She's going to choose knight. We'll go noble. Peasant. We will play a little bandito, and then we're good. Thank you. Much obliged. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. I shine brightest in the dark. Though I'm there, I can't be seen. To possess me costs you nothing, and without me you lose everything. What am I? Hope. It's about family. And that's what makes it so powerful. Boom. Thank you. Head home. And speaking of family, of course, we are back in our capital of Baghdad. It's quite literally just in our garden, which is nice. And now we begin the ritual of ascension. We could ascend you up to High Elf. Your elf. Your elf. How did you two have a kid that's a high elf? Oh, I guess the traits amplified together. Okay. Okay. Or we commit to the idea. Oh, this would be a good time to attack. West Slavia is attacking our emperor. Hold on. We will hit the declare war button momentarily as this war is developing. Yes. You lay with him. Yes, lay with him. Come on. Get that baby formed, please. How long will it take before I know if the plan has worked, though? Because it's normally like 2-3 months, isn't it? Then, I'm talking in like CK3 terms. It's not quite the same tech. And then we can, from there, make a strong decision about whether or not we prefer... Ooh, yikes. Oh, same faith opinion. Yes, please. We can decide whether or not we prefer to commit to the Þarþuþhaþhi Elf-Maramus marriage. Oh, but those kids aren't going to have the 5 bloodlines, and that's what made them so bloody powerful. I suppose I have to commit, though, don't I? Okay, what we could do, then, is name your child our heir. No. No, let's raise you up again. Let's raise you up again. Okay, I think this is the right move. It's really hard to say whether we want to go down our own family line. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is hard to say. Okay. Do no more than what is necessary. I don't think they've had a babby anyway, so we won't worry about it too much. Let's go ahead and throw, the weakest one is our heir, but they're both the same tier. Okay, that's very annoying. This is what I'm in 2 minds about. Either name him our heir and we raise him up to High Elf, or we name Arwenia our heir and we raise her up to Fae. Or True Elf, sorry. And then maybe we could even squeeze another one in. And then she is already a true elf. And then what? We, like, marry her off to one of her siblings? To, like, you? But you're only elf-blooded. But true elf plus elf-blooded, I suppose, at least is something. It's horrible, isn't it? They don't like this at all, but I think that's the right way we go about it. So I think we marry Arwenia to her brother. Valandor? Is Valandor... I think I've married a lot of the other ones off. Are you better in any way? No better, no worse. Okay. Then they're all elf-blooded, which sucks. They've got identical genetic traits, so I guess we'll wait and see which one gets the better education. Oh my god! She is Perganan. Oh, well, that's good. Okay, okay, okay. So at least this way we've got backup true elves. We can marry this kid, who's Fae. So maybe the other one. Okay, here's the play then. Here's the play. We take Arwenia. We name Arwenia as our heir and successor. I think this is the right maneuver. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. I name you our heir. Declare as heir. Boom. Controversial. He's annoyed because he's going to get skipped over, but he's not that annoyed because ultimately it's still his daughter inheriting everything. So there you go. Then we do the ascension. Yes. And then we join together. It's going to cost another 2,700. That's fine. We've lost the trait Fae. Your ritual resonates with the divine spark and you become more aligned with it. You have all ascended. Oh my god. Arwenia, Orpheum, and Phasis have all ascended. He becomes Fae. She becomes Fae Radiant. Okay. What is Fae Radiant? Life expectancy 250 years of fertility, 150 attraction opinion, plus 13 health medium boost. And of course, everything else. We're already at the cap for the skills, so that's not so relevant. Oh my god. But more importantly, Arwenia is now a true elf, which is great news. And I think she will be our successor. Marry her to her brother. Again, we can flip the brother to our heir and start raising his trait as well, just to bring up the average there if we want to. That's fine. That's something we could always worry about. She was born surpassing both of her parents, so now she's 2 tiers above it. I think that was the right move to commit to her. A university visit. Interesting. We could go to the one in our back garden. Take your pick, whichever one in the back garden you want to visit. Let's go to that one. Let's crack this out fast, and by the time we finish this university visit, that war will still be going. It's a war between 2 of the biggest empires. We declare war the second we are back from this university visit. We come back the most skilled diplomat imaginable. Let's do it. Get to work. Time to get started. See, we can hit the ground immediately. It's 5 months. That war will not be over in 5 months. 99% chance that we destroy Phaleon with facts and logic. I've never blown anyone up with that event. Damn. When it happens, though. My god, when it happens, that's going to be legendary, isn't it? Sorry, did she already hit level... She's already hit level 2 studiousness. With 100 learning, I can't believe she'll come out anything except for the level 5 education at this point. Obviously, it's only a decent chance. It's still mathematics. Virtuoso Arbiter. Oh, well, I guess that kid becomes the chosen married child then, huh? Let me begin for the term. Everybody knows our position is stronger. Of course my position is stronger. This is not even going to be up for debate this time. We're going to blast past tier 4. Very high chance. I don't know what that high chance is, to be honest. All makes sense now. Very good. There we are. We're at level 4 already. We've still got 2 months left. Bearing in mind, she started at what, like a level 3 education? So she's done fantastic work. She very much followed in Þarþuþhaþhi's footsteps of being an average elf in terms of intellect and learning. And then oh no, good lord. Needs a rest. She doesn't have to worry about her studies anymore, so let's do that. Have we done it? Oh my god, we didn't actually upgrade our perk. Are you joking? Oh my god. We actually didn't upgrade our perk. I'm offended. I'm offended. I'm disgusted. How dare you? Do we want the 75 renown? Not really, now that you mention it. Personal skin power up by 5%. Rousing speech. Noble character gives us what? Month prestige. Friendly neighbor 4. Fellow vassal opinion. Independent ruler opinion actually might be quite relevant when she becomes independent. So let's do that. And I think, with that, my friends, there's only one thing for it. Our liege is losing their war with West Slavia. We can see the way the chips of destiny are falling. This guy is at stress level basically 3 of 3. He might just straight up keel over and die of a heart attack. So I think we push our faction claims now. Of course, no one's going to join us, but maybe some will agree to come with us. And we're going to potentially try and launch the realm into civil war. War it is. No one has joined us. To my loathsome vassal, your shameful attempt to blackmail has not succeeded. No matter how many corrupted souls you've enticed to help carry out your plan, 0, I will not give in without a fight. I'd rather die before defending what is rightfully mine. Boom. Okay then, here we are. So if we win, we get independence. He is fighting on 2 fronts, 2 enormous, terrifying fronts, more importantly. We have all of this under our domain. This is our control, right? I can't believe we're at war with our poor father, but we can call in our allies, so let's do it. West Slavia is already at war with him, okay. Sylvania, we call in. Francia is fighting Emperor Melandia in another war. Ah! Interesting. This is every single Elven Empire fighting each other right now. Oh, God, what have I done? They will learn to fear the men of Sylvania. Sylvania and our branch of the family coming from one angle. Francia and Slavia are allied. Going down the middle there. Oh, good lord above. Oh, no, hang on. Wait, you're fighting both empires simultaneously? Attacking Emperor Phaleon in the Germ-Elf de Jour War. Defending against Elendar. So Germany Elf is fighting Francia. West Slavia is fighting Germani Elf. Sylvania is fighting Germani Elf. What have we done? I think there's nothing else for it, is there, Faces? It's time for war. Tomorrow, our greatest play and our most freedom yet. We get to create our own empire. We get to create our own multiple kingdoms, our culture, our religion, whatever it is we feel like doing. We paint the borders and we do what is right for Elvenkind. My god, what a showdown. What a battle. And I'm dreading the lag that's going to be coming from 4 massive Elven empires going to war. Thank you to the executive producer patrons for making this series possible in the first place. Again, apologies that CK3 has been a little bit lighter on the ground the last week or so. It's been a very busy month for me. It seems to never end, but hopefully things will again start to settle down again soon until next month when it's my birthday, and then we've got family visiting, and then I've got a different night where friends are visiting, and then it all hits the fan again, because if I so much as take even an hour off, it throws my entire schedule in the bin. Thank you to Snowy, Waffles and Whiskey, Krieger 220, Kyle, Sanguine Shadows, Mad God Renhack, The Link King, Monmon Rage, Zach Bishop, Shadow Wolf, Kish, Tagnum Elite, Space Urban Cohort, Charkagaski, thank you for the rimmer, Mr. Streamer, Azamemnon Zion, Exodus 2169, Heroic Cat, Dranmere, VV Heiter, Grandmaster, Critical Hat, Captain Elk, Commissar JK, and Mega Oscar Pone for their support at the executive producers here over on Patreon. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed a little Elven Destiny. Sorry for keep blue balling you with the war declaration, but it was a necessary evil to, you know, at least test some things out, I suppose, even if they didn't quite work. Thank you as well to Croco Kyle, Fafante, Adamski, XD, Simon Ratcliffe, Sondre, Balaticus, Thomas Holt, Emmy the Ewok, Elkel, Shackleberry, Last Archangel, Wild Quill, Dineos Satan, Shrado, and Luna Maya. Goodbye. See you all tomorrow. Farewell. Stay a while. Listen.